أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this lecture I'm decoding for the disjointed letters in the Great Wise Quran. If you do not know what is this disjointed letters, you need to review or just try to learn about it. What is it at least? There are 14 letters start in 78 in 30 combination, or 14 style, 14 letters. They come in 14 style of combinations, opening 29 chapters, 30 verse. The repetition of these letters is 78 times. So you need to know at least something about him, so to benefit out of this lecture. This type of letters, it is, some people call it the mysterious letter of the Quran. They do not know what is it up to now. So hopefully this study will be like the baby step in the knowledge of these letters, what it is, what it do over there, why it is like that, what is the meaning of it, how it affect the systems in the Quran, stuff like that. That's what I'm answering in this study. A lot of more questions I answer, so you need to watch or learn something or whatever you want to do. So sequential value, I did. How about the geometrical value in chapter An-Naml? Okay, we multiply. This is sequential value. It gave us the Tariq al-Sawi 1482. Let's see what the geometrical value give us. What is these two numbers? These are how many? In chapter 27, this is the only location where the one form, I told you there's 14 formula of the disjointed letters. Alif Lam Mim, one formula. Alif Lam Mim Sad, one. This came 6 times. This is 1 time. Okay. Alif Lam Ra, 5 times. Alif Lam Mim Ra, 1 time. Kaf, Ha Ya Ain Sad, 1 time. Ta Ha, 1 time. Ta Sin Mim, 2 times. Ta Sin, this one I'm dealing with, 1. Okay. Yasin, 1. Sad, 1. Hamim, 6. Hamim. Ain Sin Kaf, 1. Kaf, 1. And Noon, 1. How many you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 style. How many they repeated? Must be 29. 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29. Exactly. Okay? So we have 14 style. Some of them came 1 time. Alif Lam Mim Sad once. This one with number 1. Ta Sin 1 time. It just came chapter An-Naml. Chapter 36, 38, chapter 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 50 and 68. These are the locations. Alif Lam Mim, chapter 2, chapter 3, 29, 30, 32, 30, 31, 32, 29, 30, 31, 32. Al-Ankabut, the spider. Then Ar-Rum, 30. Then Luqman, Hadrat Luqman alayhi salam. Then As-Sajdi. This is chapter 7. These are chapter 10, 12, chapter 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's it. This is chapter 26, 28. That's it. So now, I think by this time. So how much this times 9 times 40? I'm saying 60. I'm going to do geometrical value. Geometrical value 243 for this number. And for this number is 5,580. Okay? Add them both together. You get 5823. How you read this number? 58 Tariq, Bath of Abdullah Ahmed. 82 is Deen al-Islam. 82. Okay? Well, you get a lot of information here. 83 Rasulullah, the messenger of Allah. So So you have a lot of information. How are we going to decode for this? Different ways. What is الطريق السوي? الطريق السوي. الصراط, the path. الصراط, the path. What left is 50, 36. 50, 36, 1495, 1482, 2059. This is the last completely, the span of the Muslim Ummah. You see what I'm saying? That's it. What if I want to decode with 54 times, I'm going to decode this one, 54, which is the word al-Islam, and this is one, represent Allah, 53 Ahmad, salam, times 69 was Tasin, and the number left 2097. 2097, one start the Sirat, 23 complete the Sirat, the path, the Tariq, and 1496 the pleasant wind take the salt of the believer, 577 Baithi. Okay, so you know, some information you might benefit out of it. Okay, there's more into this. If you take 5 times 693 dominate the whole set of disjointed letter. The 14 disjointed letter, these starts, you know, combine together to make these starts add up to 693. So next 693 is two of them here, 9 and 6, 69 part of this number. So Ta, Sin participate with 69 out of 693. So if you want to do times 5 here represent Allah Almighty Tabarak Ta'ala. Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, and 2072 for 577 Bi'thi plus 1495 the span of the Tariq. There's more information, but like I said, I do not know this information because the knowledge of the whole chapter is embedded in this. But when I decode for other values, I use it as a constant. Like, give us example. I gave you a million examples. What do you mean, give me example? 2782 is the verse talking about when the word of Allah fall on the disbeliever or people. وَإِذَا وَقَعَ الْقَوْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ أَخْرَجْنَا لَهُمْ دَابَّةً مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. We're going to bring out a creature from earth, talk to them, تكلمهم, or mark them, تكلمهم. أن الناس كانوا بآياتنا أو إن الناس كانوا بآياتنا لا يوقنون. That people do not believe in our sign till they see some very physical, sharp evidence. But that's not going to benefit. This is going to be after the sunrise from the west, and you're not going to benefit out of this. But you're going to know that you did a humongous mistake, that you didn't accept Islam and you refused to join the caravan of the prophets. Because Jesus was Muslim, Moses was Muslim, Ibrahim was Muslim, Muhammad, he is Muslim, Nuh Muslim, all the prophets of Allah, they call for the religion of Allah, and Allah's religion is the Islam, submission to Allah and worship alone, so he takes you to his heaven. Okay, so you choose something else, that's your problem. Open the two digits together, for example, 2782. Remember 82 you can split into 30 represent Allah and 52 the word an-naml, and 72 is the word dabbatun naml, 12 plus 60. Okay, decode with Tasin, that's what I did this calculation. Tasin, the 9 and 15, Tasin times the word an-naml, the ants. What left is the ants, an-naml. So this is not the constant, this is the constant. You cannot shift this over here. Then you get 25, but 25 is not a constant. So you have to do this way, or you just don't worry about it. 52, 1482. 1482 is this number here. So what's the namil gonna do? The namil is gonna, with the ants, the earthly creature, gonna appear at the end of the Muslim ummah. That's it. Will be over. You understand now? I hope so. I hope so. Excuse me. Ya Rabbi Allah. What time is it? 11 minutes? There's other calculations if you want to do it. Extremely important. Why? Oh, this is the fifth value. Now we get serious business now. Hey, I don't remember this calculation. Wow. Hey, well, this is very dangerous. Hold on. I'm going to give it to you. I told you this is a good opportunity to introduce a new value I developed in this study. Through the study, I looking into the symmetry of the Arabic alphabet, I found values recognized also by the Quran. It's out of the symmetry of the Arabic alphabet. So you say ta, sequential value 9, geometrical value. I tell you what is name this letter. You tell me ta alif, ta. How much sequential value? You tell me 10. Ta alif, geometrical value 10. Add them up, 38. So this is the fifth value, 38. Fifth value. It's not in Google, it's not in AI sites, because this is my development. I'm your little brother here who developed this kind of values. It's not develop it, actually I discover it. These other values I know, but it's not my work. I found them in books, but this is my work. Okay? So the fifth value, I call it. 4 values add up to the fifth. How about sin? You tell me sin sequential value 15, sin geometrical value 60. What is this letter? You tell me sin. Sin ya noon. Sin 15 and ya 10, 25, and noon 14, 39. And sin, geometrical value, sin 60 and ya 10, 70, and noon 50, that's 120. Add them up, you get to have 234. Let me see, is that right? No, sin. Hold on, is the mistake I did? Yeah, 234. Let me see, add them up. 15 plus 60 and 39, 120. Yeah, 234, yes. So I'm going to do 234. So you see where I got 234, how I got these values. 4 values, it came up to the fifth values. Okay? So the order is my discovery, but the values is there. So I look up into these values when I notice this is a mass study here. I have like computerized everything, you know. So when I notice something, then I look into these values. I found it match the fifth value. Then I introduce it for you. After, look, let me give you an example. So how much this one? 1026. So I use sequential value, geometrical value, now fifth value. I call it tajub in Arabic. ترتيب حرف and جمل and بسطهما. 21. Okay. 7. 62. This much number 272. Remember when I told you a minute ago 27, the chapter 82 is the Dabbi. Then I opened them together. I told 27, 82. Look here, 272. This number, Tasin. This is Dabbat al-Namil. This is the location of the chapter. This is the verse. 72 is an-Namil. I mean Dabbat al-Ard. I'm sorry, the earthly creature. Okay, you don't have to learn all that. How much this adds up to? 788. How are we gonna solve this one? I'm gonna solve 58. So I'm gonna solve this one. 22788. Look how powerful is this technique. I'm gonna solve with 58. What is 58? Sequential value of tariq. The word tariq, path. That's what I'm looking for. What is? I try to prove for you my opinion. There's a lot of people came with a lot of opinion, but none of them have the ability to prove it. They said many things, you know, but can they prove it? Show me if they prove it, if they can prove their opinion. But I tell you my opinion, and I prove it for you numerically. It's very hard, very tough task, you know. Other than that, why I give you thousands of lectures? I give you a couple lectures and that's it. This is not, if it's like the purpose, God forbid, like material things, this is not the material where it bring you views and money and ads and all that. No, this is the least people worry about, the disjointed letter. They don't want to hear bad news, they don't want to hear about the Quran, they want to hear about fun and entertainment and food and houses and jobs and all that. Material things. They go and they leave it behind their bags. They don't want to learn about something. That's it. They come up with video 2 minutes and say the secrets of the disjointed letters. How the secret of the disjointed letter you put it in 2 minutes? How? What kind of secrets you talking about? Anyway, I don't want to start talking that way. So 58 tariq, I'm going to decode with the value, this one, ta sin 272. How much is this big number? So 58 tariq times 272 equal 15,776. Okay, take it out of 22788. 22788. What left is 7,012. So I'm going to deal with this big number now. Look how huge is this number. Okay, what are we going to do with this number? I'm going to take out of this number this much here. 1,737. I'm going to take out of it 3,202. And I'm going to take out of it the 591. What are these numbers? So how much left now? So I'm going to take out of it. I told you it's difficult. It's even difficult for me because I do not memorize. Here in the case of geometric diversity, I memorize tens of thousands of numbers, but in this case I memorize like not much. It's hard because it's come from 4 values for each letter, so it's hard for me to remember all these words. Okay, it's okay, it doesn't matter, but now I show you how to deal with it. So we take out of it 7, take out of this big number 7,000, 1737, and take out of it 3202. I know this number by heart. So what left? 2073. 2073 you can decode, but I'm gonna do it different way. 591. 1482. What left? 1482. 1482. Now you know what is it. You could recognize this is the span of the lifespan of the Muslim Ummah. But what? 1495. What is these numbers next to it? This is at-tariq as-sawi. At-tariq as-sawi. 5th value. Alif Lam. How at-tariq as-sawi that much number? Let me do it with you here. Alif 143. The technique I show you how you do it. You do 4 values and you add them up. Lam 139. Here 143 plus 139 for Lam. Ta 38. Ra 442. Ya 42. Qaf 337. So for at-tariq 1141. Let's do as-sawi. 143 for Alif, Lam 139, Sin 234. We have it here. See, 234. Wow is 38, and Ya 42. So 596. Add them up both together, 1141. So you get you get at-tariq as-sawi. But what about this big number? What is at-tariq as-sawi? If someone say, okay, man, I'm convinced with what you're saying, you know. This is like a genius, you know, decoding for the Quran. I'm gonna join. I believe now if he got big brain, and he's a scholar of mathematician or whatever like study you do, he knows what this. He knows impossible for any human or any human ever can build such kind of values. And very precise, you predict with it. So I'm going to join the tariq. What I can do, I told him, you say 3202. He said, what 3202? I said, this is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, sequential value 196, geometrical value 619. Fifth value now. Fifth value 9. Where is my thing here? Okay, let me do this. Okay, fifth value. So La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Okay. Oh, this one does not work. This one. Okay, let me do this one. This is the program is here. This is my program. Okay, where is it? Hold on, let me bring it up 1 second. Relax, I'm teaching you something. Okay, let's do this. Understand. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Okay, that's good. 196, 577. I shouldn't forget this. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. 577. Sequential value split letter sequential value. Geometrical 1810. Okay, geometrical value split letter geometrical value of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is all La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah alayhi salatu wassalam. Add them up, add these 4 numbers together. I told you 4 numbers. The letters, sequential value. The letter, geometrical value. Split letter, sequential value. Split letter, geometrical value. You say lam, alif, alif, lam, ha, alif, lam, alif, lam, alif, lam, lam, ha, mim, dal, ra, sin, waw, lam, alif, lam, ha. You do the 4 value for each. If you don't get this number, I give you $10,000. 196. 619 577 1810. Exactly this number. So what is this? This is La ilaha Muhammad, the 5th value. 5th value. What is this, Tayyib? Hijri. This is Hijri. This is easy to know. Ha is 22, Jim is 85, Ra 442, and Ya 42. Exactly. This is the word Hijri. So I use Tariq, which is sequential value, but this is multiple of the constant. This is the most important, the constant, 272. Okay, I lost the lecture, but that's worth it, because now you learn something you never heard about in books. It's gonna take maybe 10,000 years for you guys to discover this kind of very tricky, very complicated symmetry. Where I learn how this, because I have deep understanding of the Arabic alphabet, how it works. The symmetry of the Arabic alphabet. There's knowledge behind this. It's not I dreamed, wake in the morning, I write this. No, it takes a lot of work. It does not go like that. You know? You see what I'm saying? Let me do one other way to look at it. If you do 3 times 2986, what is 2986? The 5th value of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, the Basmali. 5th value. This is the 5th value or tajub of chapter 1, verse 1. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bad 10, C 234, Mim 179, Alif 143, Lam 139, another Lam 139, Ha 22, Ra 442, Ha 34, Rahman, Mim 17, Noon 204, Ar-Rahim, Mim 177, that, all that. Now you know how to build that number over there. And look the name of the Nabi, 286 alayhi salam. Okay, this is a big number. What left is, look how strange this calculation. Look how strange. What left is a huge number. Let me do, what's the number left here? Let me do it. Let me add it up. Even if I'm late, it's okay, but because it's very important. 22788 in the memory. 3 times 2986, yes, equal to 8,958. Take it out. What lifts 13,000? Look how huge is this number. 13,830. Look, this is the word Al-Quran. See that? Rasulullah 83, Muhammad 38. 330 As-Sirat, 18 the letter Sad. So it's very complicated systems lead together. Down, I'm gonna give like announcement one day that all these circulate around Allah is one, is a monotheism constant, Allah wahid, la ilaha illahu. Let me decode for this big number. How are you going to decode for it? We're going to do these numbers. We're going to take 1737. Now you know what is it. We're going to take out of it, we're going to take out of 3087. We're going to take out of it 1435. Okay, we're going to take out of it 7571. 7571. Okay, what all these? This one, At-Tariq Al-Sawi, you know, I did it for you a minute ago. At-Tariq Al-Sawi, the straight path. Reflect, Ta Sin. Ta for At-Tariq, Sin for Al-Sawi. What is this? As-Sirat Al-Mustaqim, the straight path. What is this, Tayyib? This is our beloved Prophet, Ahmad bin Abdullah, alayhi salatu wasalam, our master. And what else? About this big number, we're going to decode for it. How are we going to decode for it? We're going to decode as follows. 1496, 1483, 2060. This is the last complete, non-complete year for the year, for the route, for this. This is the year of the pleasant wind, took the soul of the believer. Combine Bi'thi 1336, Hijri 591, and Gregorian Miladi 605. So see if that's enough. So take out of it 1737 minus 3087 minus 1435 minus 7571. Take out of it 1496, 1483, 2060, 1336, 591, 605. That's exactly. Hey, see, this is very complicated. This is Bi'thi, and this is Hijri, and this Miladi, the calendars. Revelation calendar, Hijri, migration calendar, and Gregorian calendar. This is very complicated. You think how long it takes me to do this calculation? You think it's like 2 minutes and 1 hour maybe? Sometimes it takes me like a lot of time. Maybe sometimes hour, maybe 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, a whole night sometimes. It's very complicated. And now I know about it. Imagine if I do not know about some values, then it's going to be very hard. So what we did a symmetry for the Arabic alphabet related to Tasim, but in the Quran, not in your story, your newspaper, daily newspaper. No. Your daily newspaper, you know, keep it for rolling sandwiches. This is the book of Allah. You need to respect it. You need to know that this is the word of Allah, is not like my word or your word. Okay? So I'm looking in the symmetry in different values. So 4 values for each letter all over the chapter, and decoded with Al-Basmali. Al-Basmali is a very heavy constant, and it decoded with Tasin also. It's a heavy local constant, but this is like a general constant for the whole Quran. It works all over the Quran. Al-Basmali 2986. At-Tariq Al-Sawi, As-Sirat Al-Mustaqim, Ahmad Abdullah. Here I love this one because it's give the Tariq Al-Sawi and the key for the straight path. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, the 4 values. Hijri, I love this one. You know? You get this? Okay, this is worth it, you know? Okay, Subhanakallah, Alhamdulillah, la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa atubu. I gave it in Arabic, but I don't know what lecture I gave it. I wish I can copy it again and give it one more time. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to copy it again because this is very important for me. I forget that I have this calculation. I know I gave it in Arabic because I gave all this. I marked the paper that I gave it in Arabic. Now I'm going to mark it that I gave it in English, but I want to repeat this one for future lecture at least 3-4 times. Subhanakallah, bihamdik, la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Because this takes a lot of time, I know for sure, the way it's complicated. Okay, I'm going to stop.